Hey friends, welcome back to This Queen Bee. My name is Angie, and I'm really glad that you're hanging out with me today. I'm actually in our hotel room in Athens, Greece. We are at the last leg of our trip. I did check in when we were in Crete. We stayed in Chania a couple weeks ago. It was just brief, so I thought I would do another check-in before I actually get home and get back to a normal routine. So my routines are not normal. I am still in Greece, um, and I just want to do like a little check-in. This trip has been amazing. I'm really glad that we came. I think it was a little bit too long. I am extremely homesick, so next time I know that I don't think I want to come for this long. But this time we had a wedding to go to. Um, it's been a great trip. It has been a little bit emotional. There's just been like a lot of things going on. Let me just fix this a little bit right here. I have you guys resting on like the coffee bar area. Um, there's like a lot of things that happened on this trip. So we were hoping to come out here and see Danny's uncle Chris. He's a very sweet man. I spent a good amount of time with him the last time I was out here. He was sick and on dialysis, and he had some other issues. And unfortunately, he passed away about 2 months before we actually made it out here. So we had bought the tickets thinking that we were going to see him, but we didn't. So it was really sad to go visit, and we sat with his wife. We hung out with her. Um, she's such a nice lady. I love her. She's got the same name as me. But things are different here in Greece, and people have like a crisis. There's like a depression going on here. So as much as people do go out and spend money, that's not the case for everybody. So we went with Danny's dad, and we filled up a whole car with groceries. So us and Danny's dad, we just bought so many just to fill up her home so she would have food, because it didn't look good. I think they were eating spaghetti every day for the last 2 months. And I just mean like plain spaghetti. So we really wanted to do something for them, so we filled up a whole car and we brought groceries. I wish I could have done more, but that's all that we could have done at the time. So I felt good doing that, obviously, for her. But it was just really emotional because we weren't here to see his uncle before he passed. We weren't expecting that. Sorry guys. The light's kind of in the way. Okay, that's better. Also on this trip, I had some stress because somebody in this they're not even in the family, okay? They're just with somebody in the family. Show their true colors, which I kind of already always knew, but this kind of told me what it really was. So, I don't want to sit at a table anymore where I am being fed poison by the host. So I am making a decision to cut ties with a narcissist, which is going to be hard because this person is with somebody that is very close to me in the family. I do not like jealous people, or people that wish bad on you, or people that make you feel like you should walk on eggshells all the time, or just don't like you for whatever reason. I put a post on my Instagram saying that, like, your light, no matter what, as much as you want to shine, your light will irritate other people's demons. Certain people's demons, that people that don't like you, people that are jealous, people that don't wish you well. And I always had my suspicions, but just like from the last few years with all the things that I had dealt with, and this was the last straw of being blamed for other people's horrible actions when I've literally done nothing wrong other than be myself and exist. And I can't do that anymore. It actually really stressed me out. It hurt me because nobody stood up for me. I can't say nobody, but the person that maybe I thought, and I'm not talking about Danny, would protect me, didn't. So I just kind of have to keep my distance. I have nothing against this person, but the other person I want nothing to do with. I have to cut ties because I can't live with other people's stress. Life is way too short, and especially for people who look at you and think that you're a problem no matter what. I'm not going to change who I am regardless for anybody. I am who I am. I love who I am. I'm very confident in who I am, and for some reason, that that irritates this person so much. So I've decided I'm done with this person, and it's going to be really hard around holidays and family gatherings, but I have to do what I have to do because I can't continuously take blames for, I mean, just literally existing. Literally making a joke about Home Alone, or speaking my mind in a very non-negative way, just the way I see things. I know who I am. I know how I treat people, and this person can't handle it. So I'm going to cut ties with this person. It's going to be really hard because they are with somebody that is very close and dear to me. And I don't want to cause problems in the family, but I'm not going to take the abuse anymore just to make others happy. So that was a little stressful for me. I ended up crying on the trip because I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm at fault for literally your horrible, horrible mental disorder and behavior. I get the blame for everything. I could just breathe and I would get the blame. So I'm just like, done. I can't deal with this anymore. Okay, so food-wise, I have been eating pretty much what I want. I'm not saying that I'm like just like gorging myself to the point where I feel sick. We did have a few meals like that a few times with family. But other than that, yes, I'm eating what I want, but I'm also getting anywhere between like 10 and 13,000 steps a day, which is completely not what I was doing in the States. The States, my goal was to get like 5K steps a day. Sometimes I would get 7, but here I'm getting like between 10 and 13. We're just walking so much, and swimming. So it's all really, really good. I am going to get my period this week. I have a zit right here. Fun, right? And it's weird. Like when I get my period, I get it always like on my chin, but then I'll like get 1 or 2 on my earlobe. I don't know. So I know my period's coming this week. I do feel bloated. I am having cravings. You guys, I had a double scoop of gelato last night. I'm not apologizing for it. I did order pasticcio for dinner, but I only ate like 2/3 of the piece. I gave the rest to Danny. By the way, the food here is just amazing, amazing, amazing. So we've been enjoying our food. We've been enjoying literally everything. Everything has just been so good. Despite the stupid, unnecessary drama that happened, I'm still finding ways to enjoy myself. Last night was a little bit emotional for me. I have a subscriber on my other channel, the Bumblebee Farmhouse, and we would talk on Instagram, send memes to each other, laugh. We would chat a lot. She told me that I was one of her favorite YouTubers. She was just so sweet. Her name was Heather, and I'm not going to say her last name, but she was just a very, very sweet person. She was, I think, 9 years older than me, but I just felt like I could talk to her about a lot of things. And even though we only like really communicated through YouTube and Instagram, I did consider her my friend. If she were ever in the area, I would have totally, met her up for a cup of coffee or whatnot. But I found out that she passed away. I knew that she had ovarian cancer, and we would always chat. But I hadn't heard from her in a while, so I messaged her on Instagram and I said, hey Heather, like I haven't heard from you, I hope you're doing okay. And I did get a response at that point. This was in, I think, June or the beginning of July. And she said that she was in the hospital and she was having a major surgery. And so she had ovarian cancer. So I checked in on her after her surgery and she told me that she was very, very tired. And I said, I hope you get to go home soon. These were some of the last words I had with her. And she said, thank you so much. I hope I get to too. But she said that she was really tired and that she was having a hard time walking. I said, I really hope that you heal very soon. I'm praying for you. I hope that you get to go home soon. And she thanked me. That was it. We didn't talk about other things like we normally would have. Um, so I didn't hear from her for like a month. And then I had texted her on Instagram and I checked in with her and I said, I'm just checking in. I hope you're doing okay. And I didn't hear anything. And for some reason, when I was sitting in my, I had thought about her previously within the last month. But then last night I was sitting in our hotel room here in Athens and we were watching something, I don't know, a movie or something on TV. And she just came to my mind and to my heart. And I was just like, I'm gonna look her up because she's not responding to, I think I left her 1 or 2 messages. Normally she would always respond. And something told me that she had passed away. So I looked up her first and last name, which I knew, and I know where she lives. And I typed obituary. And sadly, she passed away. She probably didn't want to tell me. She probably knew. And I feel so bad about it. I spent last night crying in our hotel room, and it's like, I don't know a lot of you guys personally, but some of you guys I do, and I feel like I've made a connection with some of you guys. And it just broke my heart that she passed away. Like, I'll never talk to her again. So I'm gonna go to church today and light a candle for her sweet soul and for her family. I actually found her daughter's Facebook information and I sent her a message. I just told her, like, you know, I know your mom, but I don't know your mom. She's one of my bigger YouTube fans, and she's a very, very sweet woman, and I'm so sorry for your loss. And I just wanted to let you know that she was just such a nice person. Even though I didn't know her, like, in person, it just broke my heart that she passed away. It really broke my heart. I just didn't... Sorry. This is just so emotional for me. I don't know why, but it just is. I feel like I lost a friend. But I pray that she's resting in paradise and peace. I know we all have to go sometime, but she was only 49. And that's just so surreal to me. I'm 41. I'll be 42 this month, and life is so very precious. And this was like a major eye-opener to me. Like, take care of yourself. I know you can't help it sometimes, but also cut the bad people from your life that are draining your life, that are making you not enjoy your life, because they'll try to, like, tear you down and make you feel awful about yourself. And I don't want that in my life. I just want to live a very wonderful life, and it's not always going to be wonderful. There's always going to be things that we go through and challenges, and which I did on this trip. Like, you know, I found out people's true colors. Like I said, I found out that somebody was serving me poison at the dinner table. Not literally, but, you know, I can't sit at a table and break bread with somebody who just looks at me and they just don't like me just by looking at me. There's a couple of sayings, "Isilia thasiphai" in Greek, which means the jealousy will eat you up, and that is definitely this person. I can't believe it. And like strimeni, which is just like, you just look at somebody and you just can't stand them because you have something not good inside of you, and that's what this person is. I've just come to that conclusion because I've tried to be nice. I've tried to make this person happy, and I just can't. Just my presence, just my light and my presence irritates their demons so much that I just can't. I can't keep doing this to myself just to make other people in the family happy. So I've learned a lot of things on this trip, and about what I'm willing to tolerate and how, like, short and precious life is. And just, I'm so grateful that I'm here, that I got to experience everything. The wedding that we went to was absolutely beautiful. I have footage of it. So I will, you know, post all of that stuff in the coming months. The wedding was amazing. The bride was so beautiful, Danny's cousin Evie. There's just, it's been a trip, and today's our last full day in Athens. Our friends Johnny and Justin are out here with us. They're good friends. I don't see them all the time. I don't talk to them all the time, but they came out here to be in Greece with us, and that was just amazing. So we've been going out for dinners and coffee, and today they're up at the Acropolis. It's hot. It's like 90 something. I'm not climbing up there. I've been to the museum. I've seen a lot of that stuff. And there's ancient ruins all around Athens. So there's a lot to see. So when Nanny gets back from his aunt's house around 12:30, I'm just finished getting ready. So we'll head out and then just kind of explore. I do want to go to this cafe tonight called Little Cook. It looks like, I don't know, like Disney World, but cafe style in Greece. I don't know, it looks really cool. So I have to go. It's a tourist thing. Maybe we'll do a little bit more shopping. I want to go to church and light a candle for Sweet Heather. Danny's like, why are you crying? You didn't do this to her. I'm like, I know that. I know. But it's just, I feel so sad that her life ended so early. So we don't know how much time we have or what we're given, but I'm so grateful that I'm here. I get to experience a lot of beautiful things in life. I'm so grateful to God. I know that I need to work on myself and be a better Christian. I know I need to work on harboring my feelings better, especially when I found out that somebody hates me. You know, I got very defensive. I didn't say anything to them, but maybe I didn't choose the best words to come out of my mouth about them. But it is hard sometimes when somebody just doesn't want you for just existing. I don't know. I think this person might have a mental illness, narcissism, bipolar, because they don't even talk to their own children sometimes. So I know I'm not the problem. I know who I am. I know how I treat people. I know how I was raised. And there's no doubt in my mind that I am not the problem, but there's just a lot of things going on in my mind and my head because I don't want it to stir up family drama, especially around the holidays when I'm going to decide that I'm not going to show up. But yeah, I'll weigh in when I get home. My period's supposed to come this week, so I'm probably going to wait a full week because I get home on Thursday. And then I'm in my PMS zone right now, so which probably explains why I'm even more emotional. But I'll weigh myself probably next week. I do go to the doctor's on Monday, so I wonder if I'll be at my period when I go to the doctor. I'm going to go see a new primary care. I am going to bring up a GLP-1, see what happens, and just kind of take it from there, see what's going to happen. I'm really hoping to get on a GLP-1. I'm ready. I'm so ready, you guys. So that's just a check-in of what's been going on, how life is. I can't give you a weigh-in because I didn't weigh in, but I've been eating ice cream every other day or some sort of a dessert. I am walking a lot. If I gained, I gained. If I maintained, I maintained. If I lost, great. I don't think I lost though. I have been enjoying my food, but regardless, I'm going to see a doctor when I get back, get my blood work done, and make my goals, like continue with them. This was just an amazing vacation with a few hiccups, but all right, I've been talking for 18 minutes. I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here in Athens, Greece, and I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye.